Hello, everybody.
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
Okay, so we wanted to talk about Dean real fast last week.
Yes, we agree with some of you that it was not a great look for Dean.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not great for Tristan. We know Tristan sucks. Everyone knows Tristan sucks.
Yeah.
Tristan is on his way to prison at some point in his life.
Bye, Tristan.
Right, exactly. Well performed, but a terrible character. I'm not going to miss him on the show. I'm sure there'll be other villain characters,
Has to be, right?
Right. But this was not a great episode for Dean behaviorally
Ultimately,
either.
yeah, nobody really wants to be the possessive dude bro guy, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I love you, Rory, but I have to be at your rehearsal and at the play. I need to be at both so I can hover and glare. One, she's asked you not to do it.
Yeah.
Two, she said, trust me, this is nothing, but it's something I just have to get through.
Yeah.
And it got to the point where she had to force him to leave.
Yeah, you were there for yourself, basically.
Yeah, exactly. He was there to exert a little more control than you really like to see from him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know he's a kid, but it's an ugly look when it's like all you have to do is know that she's in a group project at school with somebody she doesn't like.
And like, look,
That's
I
it.
understand not being cool with it, I guess, if you want,
right,
that screw that guy. But at the same time, you got the trust goes a long way, right? Listen to her. She says, "Don't trust me, everything's gonna be fine." Like,
Yeah, I think we've all been dating somebody or in a relationship with somebody who works with someone that they and we hate, right?
Sure. Of course.
Or like if you're dating your girlfriend at work and there's a third guy or girl there or whatever, right? That is a problem for her.
Yep.
But there are shifts you're not there. You can't show up and sit there and at work and be like, I know I'm off tonight, but I'm just here to make sure.
Right here.
I'm just going to sit right here and make sure that all this is cool. Like at some point you have to say it's just a bad situation that you're in, but I trust you to deal with it as like your own person. Mm-hmm. And he did not trust Rory to be able to handle Tristan. That's what bothers me the most. It
bothers me too.
Trust Rory when she says, I got this. I hate it, but I have it. I have this under control.
Yeah, it's kind of like trust her or don't trust her,
right?
But you can't be possessive like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it wasn't great for Dean.
Yeah,
but then again, you do empathize with him a little bit. He's very uncomfortable with all of this.
Sure.
But man, is that not how you play it?
And he's 16.
Right.
Let's
There's a real chance he matures and grows out of it. This is probably his first real girlfriend.
Sure.
Everybody when they're young,
you live and you learn.
Yeah,
you figure it out as you go along.
Right. No hate for Dean, but it wasn't a great episode for him.
Yeah.
All right, we should get started here. I'm going to go ahead and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us, and give a special thank you to all of our super patrons: AB, Actuarial Lurker, Paul Ashfold, Des Chris, Derek Peterson, MTC93, JB Morgan, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Sudugunda Varapu, Torger Lingstad, Trey Contreras, WearPanda47, Natasha Norris, and Yannick from Montreal. Love you, Canada.
We do love you, Canada. And if you're watching this the first time on YouTube, welcome to our channel. If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Yeah, subscribe. We're so close to a million subs, and we want to get there. We're right there.
Basically a million already.
If you would like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else that we've watched or we're watching, please check out the link in the description below to our Patreon page. Every show, including Gilmore Girls, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon if we're on YouTube. Everything on Patreon, though, you're going to have to sync and watch along on your own source material. Yep. We obey the copyright laws, so you're only going to see and hear us.
We do.
Oh, look, it's Stars Hollow looking perfect, even in the winter.
I know, right? Can I just live on this set?
Right?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
It was intentional. It gives her a unique expression.
Like she had a stroke?
Fine. I'll just use the Mrs. Potato Head lips.
Nice.
That's clever.
That's a great idea.
That's a brilliant idea.
That is the single most incredible snowman I've ever seen.
Oh, wow.
Actually,
Sorry, that snowman is way over the top. I'm incredible. I'm special. Look at me.
Kind of the point of a snowman building contest.
Yeah. Blowing Calvin and Hobbes away.
Someone recruited him, promised him a handsome sum, financed his theatrical snowman accoutrements, in order to bag the contest prize for himself.
Seems a little elaborate considering that the prize is a set of new U.S. quarters. We have to rent Godfather 3 on DVD.
No.
Kidding.
No,
In the
you don't
audio
have to.
commentary, Coppola actually defends casting Sophia.
Oh, I do want to hear that.
I have that Blu-ray. I wonder if that's on there.
Paris wants the first issue back to be a double issue, so we have to prep over break, and she says the news never sleeps. Oh my god.
What?
He's power buffing.
Oh, now, that is just wrong.
It's a Michelangelo of snow.
And we're Ernest Builds a Snowman.
We shouldn't look at him anymore. Get some coffee?
Right behind you.
And I can't believe I'm saying this. I want to watch The Godfather 3 now for that commentary.
Look, she was quite good.
It was supposed to be Winona.
Yeah. Sophia is a really talented auteur. Not a good actress.
And that's okay. We're not all
it
actors.
is.
You know?
We don't all get to do everything. I can't pitch for the Yankees.
That's very convenient. Oh, you
Get a ladder, man.
okay. Stop that.
Stop what?
Stop jumping
Oh,
like
of
a
course.
Mexican bean.
How do you suggest that I clean the top, Smarty?
That works too.
I didn't know that you could do that.
Hey, the auditions are starting. You want to come watch?
Oh, yes.
Auditions for what?
Musicians.
For the Bracebridge dinner.
Geez, you guys are going crazy with this dinner.
We are recreating an authentic 19th century meal.
The servers are all going to be in period clothing. They're going to speak period English.
We're talking 7 courses here. Soup, fish, peacock pie.
Bet it's pricey.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a big raised platform where the Squire of Bracebridge is going to preside over the festivities.
It all sounds great.
Oh, it is, it is. By the way, you're playing Squire Bracebridge. Ready?
Let's go.
Yeah.
You're Squire Bracebridge. Embrace it.
Say that 3 times fast.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm not playing Squire Bracebridge.
We've got all our servers lined up. This is just for recorder players and harpists.
So, are we clear on this? I'm not
Extras
playing
that
Squire
couldn't be paid to
Bracebridge.
talk.
Sorry you were under the impression
Still
that
play
I
the
do
recorder.
this.
When do the guests arrive?
Thursday at 4.
We are crazy for doing this.
We're beyond crazy. We are Anne Heche speaking her secret language to God and looking for the spaceship in Fresno. Crazy.
Did that happen?
I don't know.
All right,
He's very
okay,
calm about
I'll
that.
do it. I'll play Squire Bracebridge if that's what you want. Jeez.
Thanks, sweetie.
Oh, we have a new harp player.
Yeah, I was hoping it'd be Alex Bornstein. I like
That's
this
totally your
place.
call. I don't want to step in any plans you've already made, but I know Rory has a break in school coming up, and I was wondering if you'd be cool with her coming to visit for a couple of days.
You mean she'd stay the night?
Yeah, it's totally your call. Where are you, heaven?
Do you even have room for someone to stay?
A designated guest room. Sherry fixed it up really nice. It's totally last minute. You can say no and there'll be no hard feelings.
Well, it's really up to Rory
nice
to
of
say
him.
yes or no.
But what about
I'll
Paris?
let you run it past her and you can get back to me whenever. No
The
pressure.
person,
No
not
pressure.
the city. She's definitely not cool with it.
Yeah. I think he handled it well.
Yeah.
Up to you.
So what are your travel plans, Dad? You and Mom, you always go out of town this time of year.
We're not going anywhere this year.
Why not?
Grandpa angry.
Yeah, this guy.
Would you all excuse me? I have to make some calls. Say goodbye before you leave, will you?
Yeah, sure did.
So, Richard's doing great.
When is this awfulness with work gonna resolve itself?
I don't know. He reads so much into every little perceived slight.
We are not just servers, we are performers. So anytime you're with a guest, you must be in character and you must speak Old English. If a guest asks you how the food's coming, what would be the appropriate Old English response? The correct response? Oven's day with baked meat choke.
Oh, we're going Cockney.
Well, this is stupid.
Shut up and pay attention to Suki. She worked very hard to bring this about.
Instead of talking in Old English, can I just talk like an old man?
What?
Hey, you kids, get off my lawn!
They're snowed in.
Who's snowed in?
The Bracebridge group. They're stuck in Chicago. The dinner's off.
Oh, that makes me so mad and so sad. I'm smad. I've got 30 pounds of aged beef, trays and trays of trout, mountains of prune tarts. How can you stay so calm about this?
There's nothing we can do about it.
I can't believe they got snowed in.
All that work, all that extra help we hired. They paid for it already.
I was going to say,
Losing
yeah, you
money.
should be able to
Yeah, I
keep the
guess.
deposit on
You know,
everything.
I could still make up the dinner for the 3 of us.
Ooh, it'd be like The Shining, except
Invite
instead of
other
Jack
people.
Nicholson, we have Rune.
Yeah, come on, join us. It'll be fun. You like peacock pie?
I'm 100% sure I don't.
Let's invite everyone.
Everyone who?
Everyone.
That's a good idea.
Everyone who?
Everyone we know, everyone we
Yeah.
like. An out of control, over the top slumber party.
I love it.
That sounds fun, actually.
Are you going to this big shindig at the inn tonight?
Yeah, I'm just trying to trick my mom into not going with me.
Oh, no.
Whoa, hey, guys! Guys, come on,
Pretty good guy. Break up the fight. Oh, of course it was Jess. Whoa.
What the hell is your problem? Nothing. You saw it was me, Jess. Why'd you keep punching? Had momentum. I was trying to help you.
Oh, shut up, Jess. That sucked of him.
That shoulder pat would really drive me crazy. I'd be
Yeah.
like,
I don't understand why people put pictures on cards.
Do they not understand we are unapologetic mockers?
There's an unexplained innocence in the world. Dad?
Oh,
And the woman I'm assuming is Sherry?
did I not show you that? Oh, I must have put it in the stack and forgotten to tell you about it. Well, there it is.
Did she not tell her about his invite?
I feel like he's going to call. I think she just gave him her blessing.
Room 31, why is it empty?
Oh yeah, I wanted to run an idea by you.
Run it.
I thought maybe a certain depressed man and his wife could stay there.
You've
Certain
got to be
depressed
kidding.
man.
But this could help to cheer him up.
I'll send him a Def Jam comedy tape. That'll cheer him up.
It's a really good thing to do. Mom.
All right, I'll pencil them in, but they'll probably say no.
Yeah, but we're not gonna hope that they say no, right?
Right.
I think they'd like it. I really do.
I do too. They don't even have to stay. They don't want to. Come to the dinner.
Yeah.
How's Suki doing in there?
Ah, well, she's paper bagging it.
What?
You know.
I thought she was drinking for a second.
Hyperventilating. So did I, actually.
Maury hates being the first anywhere. He thinks it hurts his street credibility.
I've missed him on this show.
Yeah.
Come on, Maury. We could be late for dinner if it'll make you feel better.
A little.
Thank you for inviting us.
Our pleasure. Do you need help bringing in the rest of your stuff?
This is my stuff. Don't need any more stuff. People have too much stuff.
What is Paris doing here?
She had to bring me the newspaper stuff tonight. She just couldn't wait.
Robot. She's a robot.
Some of the articles are going to need complete rewrites.
Brag. I'll get right on this tomorrow.
What about tonight?
I'm busy tonight.
Doing what?
Well, this.
Okay, well, I'll get out of your way. Call if you need to talk things through. And...
Now invite her to stay.
Oh,
She's being
she
nice.
uses the Prince version of writing.
Hey, Paris, do you have anything going on tonight?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's supposed to mean, do you have anything going on tonight? Well, I was just thinking maybe you want to stay for dinner.
And the
Here?
Iliad.
Yeah. We have a ton of food, and it's like a whole big show and everything. I just thought it might be fun, that's all.
Well, I'll have to make a call.
Good, make it.
I just have to let Nanny know. Eu vou jantar com o Rory hoje à
She
noite.
speaks Portuguese.
Eu telefono
Impressive.
Yeah, she is impressive.
I didn't know he was coming.
Who?
Jess.
Yeah, is that a problem?
Not really.
He threw a punch at me earlier.
He got into this fight with this guy at school, and when I broke it up, he started it on me.
He hit you?
He tried.
It takes two 20th century guys. It's got
He
to
knows
show.
how to press
Look,
buttons,
it's
doesn't
Irving,
he?
not Irving, my accountant.
He does.
These stupid pants won't go past my thighs.
In the kitchen?
Why are
Really?
you dressing in here?
The bathrooms are full.
Why don't we get you a bigger pair of pants?
In a different place to dress.
Definitely.
Well, can you get me the supply closet?
We'll take it by force if we have to. Is everything under control?
Oh, yeah. No, this needs something. Salt. The word is salt.
You forgot the word for salt?
Everything's under control.
A tart kind of spicy.
I never thought of salt as tart.
Me neither.
They came. Good.
They're here.
Who?
The Joyless Luck Club.
The air seems crisper here than Hartford. It's wonderful.
Hey, Dad, you didn't grab the wrong prescription bottle earlier
I
today,
said
did
the
you?
same
Yeah.
thing. Is he drunk?
Nothing. You guys are in room 31. Best room in the place.
Oh, anything's fine. I'll, see you in a bit.
What happened?
What got into him?
He's totally different.
I know. He's been that way for 2 days. I have no idea why, but I'm taking the credit.
All right, something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
To the first annual and probably never ever to be held again because Suki's on the verge of a nervous breakdown Bracebridge dinner. It's a very special night. And so, since I don't get to eat unbelievably strange food with my friends every day, I've arranged a little surprise. It is a line of horse-drawn sleighs and everybody gets a ride.
Oh, fun.
That is really cool.
2 per sleigh and no cutting in front of each other. That goes for everyone, except me. Because I'll be damned if I'm to miss a ride in a horse-drawn sleigh.
We're gonna miss all the good horses. Who is this brazen woman competing for your attention? Come on.
I spent a summer training horses in Montana.
You get kicked in the head a lot?
Just the once.
Get in.
What? Oh, no. I was just sort of checking things out.
Come on.
It's always so weird to see him without a hat on, isn't it?
It's strange, yeah.
Come on, Luke. I can't be all schoolmarmy and ride by myself. Please?
Well, okay.
Yeah, this will be a good opportunity for you guys to talk. Remember last week?
Gotta say, sleigh rides are a little much, but these horses are really beautiful.
Yes, especially from this angle.
That looks amazing, actually.
I would love this.
God, the town looks beautiful.
Same as always.
Oh, it's always different this time of year. It's magical.
There's the magical Luke's Diner right underneath the apartment that just magically lit by leaving every stinking light on. It is good. I mean, it was hard at first, seemed impossible, you know, but I've learned a lot these last couple months. Like last week, I discovered the secret of parenting.
You did?
Yep.
The one.
Yeah.
Tell me, what is... Oh, wait, it's a secret. You can't tell me.
You visualize the reality you want.
You visualize the reality you want.
And then, if necessary, you lie to bring it about.
Yeah.
You never lied to your kid.
To save her from great physical pain, yes.
Exactly. You told a little white lie for your kid's protection, very similar to what I've done.
Which was?
Jess has some time off from school. His mom knew that, and she never called.
It makes me sick.
Told him that his mom wanted him to come home, but I thought since he just got there,
yeah.
he was still adjusting, that I thought he should stay. And he bought it, hook, line, and sinker.
I don't think
Saved
he
him
did.
a lot of hurt.
That's why he's fighting.
He's not dumb, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows.
This is wonderful.
It's wreaking havoc with my hair.
Oh, this is not bad for your hair.
Richard, stop it!
Oh.
Stop it! Suddenly you're 2 years old.
I'm just having fun.
Now, where is this roller coaster going on?
I'm not sure. I'll get Rory to look it up on the internet for us.
I guess I'm alone.
No, I think Jess is gonna come. Well, maybe not. Okay,
What
yeah,
are
yeah.
you doing?
Well, I heard it was two to a sleigh, no more, no less. You were breaking the rules.
You could have hurt yourself.
You mad at me or something?
It's gonna matter to Dean, though.
What do you think?
I can't read your mind.
You got into a fight with Dean.
Dean?
My boyfriend.
I wasn't fighting him. I was fighting someone else. He jumped in on his own.
He was trying to help you. Why are we fighting in the first place?
Because Chuck Presby's a jerk.
You were fighting Chuck Presby?
Yeah.
Oh, he is a jerk. I mean, school's out, and you don't like it here, so why don't you just go home?
My mom didn't want me to.
I don't believe that.
Luke told me it was his idea that I should stay. It wasn't his idea.
It's a nice lie, I guess.
It is.
You know which one is ours?
Definitely has the most personality. Oh, looks like Bjork.
That's what we were going for.
That's so overdone.
I agree.
You should win.
No argument.
What are the odds that he destroys that one?
Yeah.
Maybe very ill-advised.
He probably will.
Yeah.
So you got
scares me.
teacher-student thing going.
Stop.
No, really, I'm curious. What do you guys talk about?
Just everything, tons of stuff, whatever.
It's just in the brief, non-pugilistic time I've spent with him in class, he just doesn't seem like your kind of guy.
He's exactly my kind of guy.
Okay. Guess I don't know him that well.
You don't.
Is he interloping here a little bit?
It seems like it.
I give you the Bracebridge dinner.
Hold it. We just need a quick minute, please.
Lorelei, this
Poor
is
Paris.
just beautiful. It's like something out
what's
of
happening?
Architectural Digest. You should be very proud.
Thanks, Dad.
Your dress needs pressing.
Thanks, Mom.
Your pod grandpa is still happy as a
Yeah.
clam.
See, I told you this would be good for him.
I call upon the sprightly horns to commence our proceedings.
Okay.
The Honorable Squire Bracebridge.
I gotta see this, yeah. Oh my gosh. I love the wig.
Lo! Now has come our joyfulest feast. Methinks it be a butternut squash soup.
Methinks you're right, Squire Bracebridge, thus and verily.
And verily thus.
They're the old
great
England
voice.
Abbott and Costello.
What's the white stuff?
I think it's
cheese or cream.
And the green stuff?
I think it's best picked off.
Soup for my ladies?
Why, thank you, kind
Soup for
sir.
my
Hey,
ladies.
Kirk, nice blouse. You're gonna stay in character no matter what, huh?
'Tis hot, so proceed daintily.
Those ones when she was in Europe, hands down, those were the best.
No way, the Hollywood ones.
I was rooting for you, boy.
Paris, how's it going?
Good for her.
Fine. Good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it was our pleasure.
Did you notice the anachronisms?
The what?
The period discrepancies. But water in that period would not have been served with cubed ice.
Right.
And your servers are wearing nylon blend shirts.
This
It
is our
shattered the
girl.
illusion.
Floggings will be administered.
I stood beside them and their boom box, and I hummed Mozart's Prague Symphony as loud as I could.
Like a bizarro battle of the bands.
And did it work? Well, they quickly packed up and went their way.
This might be the most interesting conversation I've ever had with an insurance man.
Oh, I'm hurt.
I'm sorry, Richard.
Well, I agree. They are a dull, dull lot, and I'm glad to be rid of them.
Oh.
Oh, are you retired, Richard?
Of course he's not, Richard. Richard?
Actually, I am.
That is not the way you tell her, though.
No. Explains his mood.
Yeah.
Oh, it's always nice to
But
have a
you
big
should have said
festive
something,
meal
I
with
mean.
a big festive pall hanging over the room.
Did Grandma and Grandpa say a word to each other the rest of the night?
No.
Why didn't he tell anyone? Hey, have you heard from Dad recently?
What, Dad? Your dad?
Yeah, my dad.
Was she supposed to say something?
And he usually checks in this time of year, and he hasn't checked in yet. I mean, I know he's probably busy with Sherry and
Kinda figured
the
he
new
would call her.
apartment
Yeah.
and-
Yes, he called. He called and invited you, and it's not too late to go.
He invited me over?
Yes, are you deaf?
No, I'm just trying to separate the
It's a little
gist from
messed
the blah, blah, blah.
Well, the gist is he invited you, okay?
Why didn't you tell me this? He's probably waiting for my answer and holding off making plans.
Because I have dibs on this time of year with you, not him, me. The thing that I really, really hate about this is the idea of you not hanging out with me because you're hanging out there with your stupid stepmother.
I think you're jealous of Sherry.
I'm not jealous of Sherry.
But I understand. Your territory has been threatened. You know, I can still call you Mom, and I'll call her Mommy Sherry.
Don't be mean.
And we can split up holidays evenly.
I get the point. I overreacted. Please stop.
You totally overreacted. God.
I agree.
Big time.
I thought he was just saying, is it cool if I call her? I didn't realize that she was supposed to pass on the message.
Yeah, it's like Lorelei, jeez.
Yeah.
I just don't know if I want to do it.
Oh.
It was nice of him to ask, though.
I was being a little possessive.
And insanely jealous of his pretty girlfriend.
Well, I want to know she's good enough for him.
Me too.
She should have told her.
100%.
I need a new room.
What?
I can't stay in that room. Well, I'm not going back to that room.
I'm guessing you and Dad had it out about the job thing?
We haven't even spoken since dinner. I'm so upset I wouldn't know where to begin. Not letting me know he left his job, as if it didn't affect me.
Oh, Mom, try to calm down. Here, take this bed, and Rory and I will share.
Well, okay. Thank you.
I get why he doesn't want to tell her because it's such a big deal. He doesn't want to get into it.
Sure.
But
wow,
it's fair for her to be mad.
They're
Hold
spinning
my
images.
future.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't sleep because I surely won't. It was so irresponsible.
Maybe he had no choice.
Of course he had a choice.
That job was killing him, Mom. It was killing him.
I didn't know you were here.
Emily, don't go.
I'm very tired.
I want to talk to you, please.
I mean, do you know that he quit and wasn't let go?
That could be it.
You know?
So I met with Floyd. We shook hands, had coffee, and then I started telling him about how unhappy I'd become. The sacrifices I'd made, including time with my family, for the firm. And the more I talked, the angrier I became. Suddenly, I heard myself resign. Just like that. And I couldn't believe what I'd just done. I'd resigned, quit. I believe I even used a little profanity. A giant weight had been lifted off my chest. I was happy.
And you chose not to tell me, your own wife.
Oh, Emily, I know I've done nothing but disappoint you. You like all things planned. And then suddenly I impulsively unplan our entire future in one fell swoop. I couldn't face telling you that I'd spoiled the plan.
Also completely reasonable.
Yeah.
I didn't want to worry. I just wanted to keep being happy. I'm very, very sorry. I've been sitting here going over our financial situation. Now, we still have all our retirement accounts and our medical coverage is all there.
Let's just go to bed.
Oh. Yeah, and you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Financially, you're fine. Good. Ugh, a happy episode.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, sell your house and move to a
no
cheaper
kidding.
place.
You didn't make it back to the room last night.
Did you get lucky?
Could you be any cruder?
Yeah, I could be cruder.
Is everything okay?
Everything's okay.
We'll see you next Friday.
Bye. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Lorelai.
Don't kiss.
Well, come on.
Don't kiss.
Yeah. I was gonna say, look over there.
Who says we're walking?
Saw the horses?
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to do this at some point.
No kidding.
I don't think I've ever been on a carriage ride.
What happened there?
I have no idea.
Bad
Yep.
news for ringer guy. But guess who wins by default?
Oh, Jess.
Oh,
He's got a
Jess.
ways still, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
You know, what a lovely episode, honestly. Like, sometimes you watch the show and you're just kind of like, I can just turn everything off and just have a great time.
Yeah, it's a comfort show, a really effective one for sure.
So good.
Yeah.
And, you know, going forward, I'm curious to see how this changes Richard and Emily as characters in the show.
For sure.
I think a lot less pressure for Richard, obviously. And I think that, you know, we will see more of him like this, like happy and relieved. You know?
Right. I was wondering, because we said at the time when he was so upset about being phased out, he's probably at retirement age.
Yeah.
Lorelai's in her 30s, so he's got to be pushing 60.
At least, you know.
Which, you know, for most people, that isn't necessarily retirement age.
Sure.
But for somebody in his income class, he's at retirement age.
Yeah.
He has money. So I don't think it was much of a financial concern, as they kind of established at the end of this episode anyway. But it was the question of does Richard, is he okay not working? And it seems like by the time he got to the end of the episode here,
he's like, we're good.
He's like, I decided in that conversation that I am good not working. So I don't see him like going on to, you know, another job.
Yeah.
But I don't know, probably, you know, hanging out with Emily and doing, you know,
going on roller coasters,
going on, doing all of the different board work that she does and fundraisers and, you know, the stuff rich people do when they're not working anymore.
Right. You know,
overthrowing countries.
Yeah, the small stuff, you know.
Right.
You know, and I don't know if I don't think I'm alone in this. I'm certain I'm not. But I know she can be a lot. But I love Emily.
I do too. No,
I love
do
Emily
too.
Gilmore.
Yeah, she definitely has, like all human beings, has her faults. But she's a conscientious, caring person. She just has a few little ticks that sometimes it's like, oh, here we go with Emily again.
Yeah.
You know, we all know those people, but
Sure.
it's like,
of course.
I love hanging out with person X, but when the circumstances turn into this area, all of a sudden they're a lot to be around sometimes, you know? Like,
I'm just going to excuse myself. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, someone's starting to talk politics, or, oh, someone's starting to drink too much, or, you know, we know those people that go off the rails.
Of course.
You know, oh, that's Thanksgiving, and someone mentioned,
It's always Thanksgiving.
Someone mentioned the Civil Rights Act to Grandpa, and all of a sudden we're going down a dark tunnel.
Yeah. Snaps awake.
Like, whoa. Someone put Grandpa to bed.
Yeah.
So we all know those people. And of course, Emily's not quite to that extreme, but
sure.
Yeah, I absolutely love her.
And you know, first of all, Jackson, amazing this episode. Great voice. Loved his costume.
Yeah.
But with Luke and Jess, you know, I see what Luke was doing, right?
Right.
Obviously, I get it. You know, tell a white lie. You don't want this kid to feel like his mother doesn't want him. But Jess isn't dumb. He clearly knows what's going on. You know.
Right. No, I think it was completely fine effort, and I think. Honestly, even Jess knowing that he was lying should recognize that Luke cared enough to lie rather than just saying, whatever, your mom doesn't want to see you, so you're staying with me. I think there is a difference. I think the fact that he cared enough to think about his feelings when he told him that, you know, she wants you, but I want you to stay. I think that actually carries
says a lot.
weight. Yeah,
it says a lot.
It carries a lot of good weight beyond, you know, the fact that he bought it or didn't buy it.
Yeah, and I want to see, I'm sure we will, but I want to see more of their relationship. I would love it if we had an episode that focused on those two, because I'm curious about that. Luke said, like, yeah, things are going great, and I want to see that, you know? And like I said, he is his little mini-me.
He is.
They stand the same.
Right.
They've got the same personality, you know what I mean?
He's still a little criminal.
He's still a little criminal.
Right.
Let's hope he grows out of it. Let's hope he goes the opposite of Tristan's route.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I do think Tristan will ultimately spend more time in prison than Jess will.
Right.
I think if I were to put money down, I'd say, you know, which one of them is going on an offender list someday. It's going to be Tristan.
There's a sequel series where they're both in prison.
It's called Oz.
It's called Oz. Yeah.
But yeah, really great episode. I love the fact that we got it kind of a Christmas episode here. I don't know if this technically counts as a Christmas episode or just a winter one.
Yeah, they're building snow. Well, yeah, actually, there was no mention of Santa Claus.
Yeah, this wasn't actually a Christmas episode. We haven't gotten to that point yet. This was we're having this dinner that we're basically stealing from a group of people because everything's paid for.
Yeah.
So this is probably pre-Christmas,
winter themed.
Right.
You know, the season's begun.
I think we are still going to do Christmas because I still think we're going to deal with Christopher and his desire to have Rory come visit.
Yeah, real quick. Kind of crappy of Lorelai not to say anything.
Yeah, I really wish she would have said something. It's like, you know, like we say, Emily has her faults, and they're pretty consistent on what they are.
Sure.
Same with Lorelai.
She's got them.
Lorelai has a little bit of Don Draper in her, and that, like, whenever things start blowing up or going, you're uncomfortable, they're not going the way you like, you just run away and avoid.
Yeah, avoidance.
She's definitely
for sure.
a avoider when it comes to dealing with things she doesn't want to deal with.
Totally agree with that. Yeah, she is very much run away from the situation. You know, we haven't really seen many faults with Rory yet.
No, Rory's been kind of the glue that holds everything together on the show, I feel like. She's
yeah.
the one that's kind of made the relationship between all the other Gilmores much better, right?
She's a peacemaker.
Yeah, she is.
For the most part.
She's a peacemaker. She's always reasonable. Like when people, you know, I mean, obviously she's had, you know, her moments of being a person too.
Sure.
But usually when the adults are having their attention, she's generally really good about like,
hey everybody,
yeah. Here's where you're wrong. Here's where you're wrong. Let's all work it back in together.
And I love that about her. And I don't want to get ahead of myself or ourselves. Do you think that we get to a point with Rory where she is kind of having her shades of Emily or shades of Lorelai? Where
for sure. She's a person, right? She can't be expected to be like...
She won't be Mother Teresa the whole show.
And she shouldn't be, right? She's 16. She shouldn't be the one person that's like the glue holding everybody together.
It'd be a different show, I think.
Yeah, it would be a different show, right? It's not Father Knows Best starring Rory, because that'd just be weird.
It'd be really weird.
So it's nice and it's comforting when it happens that she can be the voice of reason, but she's entitled to her moments of not being the strong person that carries everybody else.
Yeah, we have so much of that ahead of us probably, and I'm excited to see it.
Me too. Catch you next one, guys. Thank you.
See ya.